MLB pitchers were afraid to oppose. Pete Rose, as a baseball and football player, Pete's youth was merry because he grew up in a Cincinnati neighborhood called Anderson Ferry. In a 1963 exhibition game, while pitching to the Reds, Whitey Ford would talk because Pete sprinted to first base on a walk. Thanks to New York's Whitey Ford, Charlie Hustle became Rose's nickname. In 1963, due to his 170 hits and 25 doubles, Pete superbly started his MLB career. He earned the NL Rookie of the Year. By scoring 101 runs, Rose came to the Reds' aid. It was his first of a record 17 seasons with 600 plus at-bats and 150 plus games played. In 1967, American troops gave a roar because Pete Rose and Joe DiMaggio visited them during the Vietnam War. Pete led the NL with a .391 on-base percentage and 270 times on base, so he was great. In 1979, Pete signed with the Phils. Mike Schmidt admired his superb skills. In the 1970s, Pete effectively played. He was the Sporting News Player of the Decade. On 10/21/80, in Game 6 of the 1980 World Series, Bob Boone dropped a ball. Pete wouldn't let it fall.
Yeah.
At Veterans Stadium, Rose earned his third World Series ring. He would eventually become the all-time hits king. On 8/11/86 at Riverfront Stadium, Rose demonstrated his awesome aim. He set an NL record with his 10th 5-hit game. As a player, Pete's final season was in 1986. His service of 24 years set an NL record, so fans admired his bag of tricks. Pete gave opposing pitchers fits. His MLB records were 14,053 at-bats, 3,562 games, 3,215 singles, and 4,256 hits. While Rose managed the Reds, fans gave many cheers. Also, he worked in radio for 7 years. The Cincinnati Reds play near Pete Rose Way. In 2004, fans took a look at Pete's book. As the Reds manager, Rose would bet, "In my prison without bars," he expressed his regret. The 1984 Slam Dunk Contest featured Dr. J and Larry Nance. Like other athletes, Pete deserves a second chance.
I hear that.
Reinstate Rose. He played with the Reds, Phillies, and Expos. Pete Rose hustled in every game. As a player, he deserves induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Good job. Good job.